What is going on, everyone? Jeremy here from MTG Headquarters, and today I have for you a random Just the Sauce video. This time we're going to take a look at Eldritch Moon, see what we can find in this box. It was a part of a Lucky Mystery box, so I figured why not open it and share it with you guys. Now, if you're not familiar with Just the Sauce, it's just basically I go through the box and we kind of open it from the back and see what rares we can find. I am not going to art sort since that's basically been debunked, but I like to take everything out at one, right away so I can keep everything nice and unorganized. So let's get right into it. Like the chase rares right now would be Liliana, Emrakul, Crimflayer, Tameo, Ishkana, Gisela, Spellqueller. I mean, there's a lot of even Collective Defiance is up there. So there's a lot of still spendy cards in this set, and with Conspiracy coming out, it'll be interesting to see how the value holds. Kessig Prowler, Splendid Reclamation. I still have not been able to draft this at my local game store. Desperately hope that will happen this week. Elderdeep Fiend, it's not a bad pull. I have come around on Emerge, now that I've played enough of it, at least on MTGO or X-Mage. We have Imprisoned in the Moon. You know what? I feel like a real jerk for selling that foil Liliana so quickly. Sold that a long time ago and since been very expensive now. Crypt Breaker. But you know what? I sell everything pretty much right away that I don't need to support the channel so I can keep bringing different products. So I don't feel that bad, but it is pretty spicy now. We have Docent of Perfection and Summary Dismissal. Oh, there's a miscut. Nephalia Academy. Well, this is miscut too. This whole pack looks miscut. See how the border is like way off on the left? Not all misprints are worth anything, and those probably aren't. Miscuts are very common, and they're not on a card that anyone really cares about. So, we have a foil Choking Restraints, and a Wharf Infiltrator. Got a chance to play with that card yesterday. It's way better than I didn't think it was bad, but, boy, that thing can go off. If you've cast that thing on turn 2, and they don't have anything to immediately deal with it, it can be really annoying. Spirit of the Hunt. Well, I wouldn't say we're found anything too crazy yet, but we've got a lot of packs left. Mausoleum Wanderer. We've opened a lot of blue rares. What have you guys thought of the limited format with Eldritch Moon? Have you enjoyed it? I'm usually really slow to come around, and then once I figure it out, then I say I like it. Lone Rider, Bloodhall Priest. I got that as a promo in one of my pre-releases. It's crazy that Eldritch Moon still feels so fresh, and we're already starting Kaladesh spoilers, basically. The hype machine just never ends. It's hard for me to even, move on past the set. Sanctifier of Souls. I guess that's good and bad. I mean, it's good for Wizards because they get to sell a ton of packs and kind of get out of the game before the set goes stale. Conduit of Storms and Heroine's Grace Champions. Heroine's Grace Champion. More miscuts. Tons of miscuts in this box. Now what we need is like a foil Liliana miscut. is what we need. Preeminating mass. You got one of those as a promo as well. Come on, Liliana pack. Save me, little buddy. Hanawar Garrison, Mr. Garrison, and Identity Thief. Thus far, let's go with another Liliana pack. She's in this pack. I feel it. I feel it way down in my plums. Foil Terrarian, Extractor of Sin, and Newscraft Mob. I was wrong. Wrong all the time. I'm totally used to it. It's fun. Ain't no thing but chicken wing. That's right. Leave it to me to keep really old, out-of-date sayings and memes alive. Hanawar Battlements and Eternal Scourge. It's always an interesting card. Alright. I hope you guys are doing well. Life's been pretty hectic for me, but I'm hanging in there. Assembled Alphas. That Ghost of the Lonely Vigil is no joke. 2/3 flyer is pretty good in this format, and then once it can attack, and if you put some enchantments on it, it can be really annoying. Our foil land. Ulvenwald Observer. An undraftable 6-drop. Well, a 6-mana 6/6 is fine, but, I mean, you don't really want that in your rare slot. Newscraft Mob. Alright, where are you? Have we opened any mythics at least yet? I mean, do I have the holdout? Got a holdout for just, like, a ton of mythics in a row? Shrill Howler is really good, too, I think. Dang, another blue rare. The blue rares flow through me. I'm not even thirsty. That's kind of weird. Like, you'd think. You know, or maybe that's why I'm super hydrated. Ulvenwald Captive. I actually really like that card, too. And we have Harmless Offering. Aww. That card's probably worth a couple bucks. Let's put up some performance. Still no mythics, I don't think. Shrill Howler. Foil, that is. And Spell Queller. That's a solid pull. That's basically like a mythic. It's definitely better than a bulk mythic, for example. You know what? I think I'm going to make something that when I put these cards in their separate piles, you know, they stay together. Help you guys out. Sigarda's Aid. Like, I know sometimes the mess bothers some people, so I think I'm going to put something together in all my free time. One night this week, I'll put it together like a little box where I can just drop them in and they stay nice. And then like cut a hole in the table where I can put my tokens and my tip cards. There's our first mythic, and it's a Nahiri's Wrath. I wouldn't say that's the mythic that you pray, you know, that you really want, but we broke the seal at least on mythics. We're gonna get a Liliana here anyway. Back-to-back mythics, Mind Dilation. I think I've seen these mythics group before, and it's not good news for us. I think this means we get all the poop mythics. There's a Tameo Emblem. Soul Separator. Soul Separator! No? No? Voldarian Pariah. Very strong card in Limited, that's a fact. Stromkirk Occultist. My back's kind of starting to hurt. One of the wheels broke on this fancy, expensive chair. So I gotta fix it so I'm like balancing. I'm working my core. It's like I'm on one of those yoga balls. And it's not great. Dark Salvation. Oval Captive. Maybe if I arrange my piles a little bit better. Let's, it can't get worse. These pulls really can't get worse. So let's take a minute to worship at the altar of the OCD gods. Okay? Let's clean up this mess a little bit. Oh, forgiving and all-knowing OCD gods, please procure me a Liliana pull. A Liliana would be the only thing that would probably save this box at this rate. We have a foil Piece of Mind. It's a mythic, though. Is that 3 out of 4 mythics or back-to-back-to-back mythics? I think it's 3 out of 4. That is a lot of mythics. But not the mythic we need. Still fun, though. Collective Brutality. And a murder. Murder. I don't know. I don't know where I was going. Our foil rare is Heron's Grace Champion. And our non-foil rare is Bedlam Reveler. That is a strong card in Limited. Usually it's the last card you play out of your hand and you draw 3 cards. In red, that's pretty good. And 3/4 with Prowess isn't that terrible either. I mean, it's not great value if you pay 8 mana for it, but here's a Bruna. And Eldritch Evolution, that's actually up there. That's kind of creeping up there in value too. Not a terrible pull. Alright, we've got 5 packs left. Where are you, Liliana? I summon you. You will be in one of these packs, I promise. Providence. Or I'll do nothing. Or I'll just buy more packs and just keep complaining. That's what I'll do, gosh darn it. Niblis of Frost. Nibli. That's just a fun word to say, isn't it? Nibbles. Nibble. Nibbler. Niblis Nibbler. Sipowitz. Grafrat. Mausoleum Wander. Holy blue rares, Batman. Maybe it's not as slanted as I think. Well, we hit 3 mythics. They just weren't, they weren't the holy grail of like Liliana, Emrakul, Grimflayer, Tameo, So overall, the box is kind of weak, but still super fun, and got some cards in my collection. I got some more cards for HQ packs, which I will be doing after Kaladesh. Foil Boom of Emrakul. There's a Tameo. Hey, buddy. All right, that's not a bad finish. Oh, I've got a pack left. What am I talking about here? All right, hey. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all of your support and kind words in the comments and by liking the video and sharing it on social media and all that stuff. It's really helping the channel grow, and it's keeping me motivated in these long, boring days in the cube now, reading your comments and interacting with you on Twitter. So I want to thank all of you for being awesome. Here's the last pack, and we're just going to crack a Liliana, probably a foil one, so just hold on. All right, no foil one. Distended Mindbender. Well, that's okay. Not every box can be mythical. Sometimes you just have to have an average box. And this was probably the definition of an average box. I mean, a couple of decent cards here and there. But overall, like Eldritch, I mean, you got to grind it out, I don't know if this foil rare is worth much. Probably not. I mean, these mythics aren't worth anything. Other Deep Fiend, maybe a few bucks. And all of the mythics we have are just not that great. Harmless Offering might be okay. Spell Queller, I know we got. That might be it. Well, you can't win every time. Oh, we snuck in a Tameo and a Spell Queller. It was like $20 in cards sitting out the back there. So it's not so bad, you know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon. What's up, and thanks for watching this video. I produce all different kinds of content, so if you haven't yet, click on my face to subscribe. If you want to watch more videos, I've got some sweet playlists, including this one, where I open up every fat pack ever created. I've also got this one over here where I open just about anything vintage and old and expensive for your enjoyment. And all this is made possible by the awesome backers at our Patreon, which is linked in the description of every video. Hop on over there, check it out, see if it's something you might want to consider. If not, sit back, enjoy, and I'll still love you.